Today is not the day and I'm not the one. I've been keeping a secret.
This chair's really squeaky.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I've been keeping a secret for probably the last few months. I'd say this has been happening since May. I've been dying to say something, but I didn't want to say anything until I knew there was something to say and I knew it was done and I knew I could just like straight away launch it, you guys could book it, etc, etc. So, drum roll, I have launched my own content and podcast studio. So it's basically an unreal space, which you're going to be seeing throughout this video. I actually realised I was meant to tell you about it and I ended up not telling you about it. So it's been like 4 or 5 weeks worth now where I've told you about it and then I've deleted the clips because I was like, no, too soon, too soon. So yeah, I have a new business venture. It's called Studio Soleil. Soleil is sun in French, and basically I wanted to make a studio so I can use it, other people can use it. It's going to be the home place of the Good Vibes Club, so Jade and I are going to get all our guests into there. And it's just a really beautiful, cute, gorgeous little space. I am obsessed with it. I'm going to leave a link down below if you want to check it out or if you want to book it. As I said, I think did I say it later in this week? I can't remember. I think I mentioned it yesterday. But it's in Crowthorne in Berkshire. So Berkshire is just outside of London. It's basically the perfect studio. Like, I looked at so many. I think I looked at about 7 in total. And this was just the one that spoke to me. This was the one that I walked in and I, like, initially from the pictures, it was not great, but when I walked in I saw so much potential and I just knew it would be perfect, and step by step it's just become the most insane space and I can't believe it's mine. I can't believe it's happened and it's there and it's just the most dreamy thing ever. Like, I'm so obsessed with it and I love it so much. So you guys are going to be seeing it quite a lot over the coming months because I'm planning to use it for all of my content, and just basically everything from here on out is going to be done there. Gives me a really good balance of home life and work life, etc, and I cannot flip and wait. Like, I'm so proud of myself for starting a business, for one, that's like a physical business, because being online is a very, very different way of working things, but having like a physical business and having to work out like business rates and insurances and how to fit wooden floor, how to think of all these different things, like literally there's been so many things, and navigating all of that has been quite a task. But it's got its own Instagram page and TikTok if you want to go follow any of those, and I'm literally buzzing. Like, I'm so excited for it to be up and ready, and just, it's literally like a dream come true to me to have this. And I always say to you guys, I think that everyone should have their finger in a few different pies. Everyone should be like spinning a couple of different plates financially, and for me it just made sense to have a space that other people could use for content, but also have somewhere that I can use for content, as well as having somewhere to record the podcast. And also there's like no podcast studios that are cute, especially outside of London, so I really wanted to make one that had, for one, free parking, and for two, was really, really cute and affordable, because I think there's so many girls who want to start a podcast or do some kind of like audio video kind of situation, and there just isn't really the capability for that. So for me it just made a lot of sense to do this, and I just am so proud of myself and so excited, and I can't wait for people to start using it. We're going to be hosting some Good Vibes Club events there. Jade and I were actually saying we might do like a mini Christmas party and just have like, it's not the biggest space in the world, so like you can't fit that many people, but we were thinking of doing like mini little, like a New Year's resolution kind of thing where people can come, and we're going to do it in collaboration with Jess from the Journal Club, I think, and have like a intention setting workshop for the new year. A vision board workshop that I'm going to host is going to be there for like 10 to 15 girls. Like, we're basically just going to do like little mini events and stuff. People can rent it out for mini events and stuff, so if you wanted to host like a yoga class with us or something, absolutely let us know. But I am so freaking excited. I can't honestly believe that this is happening, and I'm so buzzing. And yeah, I've been literally sat waiting to want to tell you this for so long, and I just can't believe it's happening, and I can't believe that I've been able to make it happen. I'm so thankful for having like the finances to do it, for having the people to help me out with certain aspects like the flooring. Like, we had family help with flooring, which I'm so grateful for, because I would have had no idea. Like, I didn't think fitting a wood floor would be that hard. I was like, oh, they kind of just slot together, but I didn't think about like the edges and stuff, you know, like that kind of thing. So yeah, very exciting. I just can't believe it's happened. And now you know about it, so I'm going to carry on with the vlog. Good morning, happy Monday. I am off to, well, I say the beach. We were going to go to the beach, but we decided the beach is a terrible idea. So we're actually going to go to a place called French and Pond, which is, I think, actually about 45 minutes from us. But it's basically like a mini beach. It's equally going to be so busy and just a bit chaotic. But we thought it was an easier bet than trying to go to the beach. So I've got my little swimsuit on. I'm going to chuck on some trousers or like shorts, or I don't really know, to be honest. Oh, a leg just fell off my tripod. I'm going to chuck on just something easy and comfortable. And then off to the beach for the day, which will be really nice. So gonna lie in the sun. I need to take a big bottle of water with me and stuff as well though, because I will overheat for sure. I've got my sun cream and stuff packed, but I'll get myself ready. Actually so excited because the last time I really went to a beach was Corfu, and I haven't really had a summer holiday this year because obviously James and I did the massive Australia trip last year and Bali. So it was like last year was the year of really big trips that cost a lot of money, and then this year we haven't really been anywhere apart from Cornwall. Next year we're thinking of going somewhere, and I posed the question of maybe doing like Vietnam or something, because when you're there it's really inexpensive, but it's the getting there. So actually we could probably do like 2 weeks in Vietnam for the same price that we could do like a week all inclusive in like, I don't know, Lanzarote or something. So we're thinking about doing that at the moment, but we're going to have a look into it and see if we can book it early, because next year we also have one of my friends getting married in Cyprus, one of my friends Hindus, which is going to be abroad, both very close together, and then probably a few other bits. So yeah, I need to finish getting ready because I need to leave in like 10 minutes or I'm going to be really late. Never a trip to the beach without loads of snacks, although I do think these are going to be really warm now. But we do have these, which are elite. What else have I got in here? Not much else, to be honest. Just some sun cream. And Free Life having to make her own sandwich on the beach. I'm having a literal day from hell. Like everything that could possibly have gone wrong today has gone wrong today. I'm losing my mind. I'm also 1,000,000 degrees and I'm just not in the mood. Like my hair was nicely curled first thing this morning. It's now not curled at all. It's just, I've also had like emails that have annoyed me. There's a car park that's closed, which shouldn't be closed. That's annoyed me because no one told me and they should have done. Like I just, like what is this? Where have you come from? Because you're meant to be that side. Like I just, I'm also like, can you see the sweat on my face? Today is not the day and I am not the one. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart starts beating when my head. Let's try and turn this day around. I'm gonna try and crack on with this video, and then hopefully by the time I've done it I'm in a slightly better mood, because I'm not in a very good mood at the moment. So the one thing that I really need at the studio that I haven't quite got yet, because honestly I'm just waiting to be able to put them up, is curtains. So I'm having to dip into the little podcast room that you can kind of see over there to get changed, because I literally cannot change when like the whole world can see me outside of these windows, and it's becoming quite an issue, but there's not really much I can do. Like I literally just tried to put them up with command hooks. The hooks keep falling off the wall. Like they're just not staying, and I thought that would be my solution, but it's really not working. So I'm gonna have to wait for my dad to come on Thursday or Friday, I can't remember which, and then he's gonna help me put them up, because I'm losing my mind with the fact that I can't do things by myself in here. Like having to climb up the step ladder to put each command hook up, and then like relying on the command hooks to hold the thing, and then they fall, and then I've got to get down the step ladder and get up. It's just a faff. So hopefully he can help me. He seems to think we can't drill the things into the walls because it won't work, but we're literally gonna have to. I have no choice. So oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! My half marathon numbers just turned up! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I've got my number. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. Is that like a, I'm unsure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's my timing tag. I was like, what is that? Oh my god. And they've given me a little bag to put all my stuff in. I'm assuming this is because you can't obviously have your, like you can't store stuff, so they've given me this. Oh, I didn't say yes to a t-shirt. I might message them and ask if I can change that. But this has to basically be stuck on here. And then this is for like my valuables basically. But, oh my God, I can't believe I've actually got my number. Oh my God, it's making it feel so real. Just dropped my phone down the side of my chair. Oh no, for God's sake, hold fire. I found it. Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I need to post on Instagram, so I actually need to do that at the same time because I just have not done it in a few days. I need to get some content done today actually for Instagram because I have loads of pictures, but I'm basically fresh out of reels, and normally I like to be backed up and like schedule my posts in advance and stuff, but I just literally have not had time. Hang on, comment shop to get a DM. The vlog yesterday, I feel like I actually think I vlogged quite a bit for saying I was really not in a good mood. After I filmed the last clip, I don't know if you can see here. Can you see? It's kind of like, I think this is kind of distracting it. Like, can you see it's like blue here? Basically, I put something in my wash basket, and our wash basket, so like the door's here, the wash basket's like just inside the door of the bathroom, and our tent is currently sat in the hallway just because we need to basically put it up in someone's garden, spray waterproof spray on it, and then put it back down again. So I think I'm going to see if I can do it at Ebony's this week or something, or my friend Amelia, because they're the only people with gardens big enough. But basically, we have it in the hallway. So I put the like sports bra into the wash basket, and as I was backing out of the bathroom, I just must have not realised that my head wasn't out the way. So as I've backed out, I've gone to shut the door, but as I've pushed the door, because I've literally had my hand on it and like pushed it, I've pushed the door into my head, and either I've caught my head or I've got, I don't really know how exactly I did it, but I basically like the door and my head collided, and I instantly fell on the floor and was like, oh my God, the pain. So I was crying because it hurt so much. And then I was like this, and I thought, okay, well, it's not bleeding loads, so I haven't like cut my head open like badly, because my panic was, what if I've like split my head open? So then I was like feeling it, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a bit of a lump. And you know how when you first hurt yourself, it's like a massive lump? Like it was a lump. So I was like, okay, let me go look in the mirror. And then I saw I'd cut myself, and it was bleeding a little bit, but like it's just a little cut now. And then it's like a bruise here, and it is a bit of a lump. I don't know if you can really see, but it is a bit of a lump. And I called James, and I was like crying but also laughing, and I was like, it's really funny, but it really hurts. And it just, that's the only way I can describe, like, it was so funny because I did it to myself, and like I literally just didn't move my head before I shut the door, which is ridiculous, but it's because the tent's in the way, so obviously I was trying to like navigate around the tent as well. Anyway, so we caused a casualty, and that was like the straw that broke the camel's back yesterday, and just put me, like, I think it made me laugh and it made me cry, which I think I needed to do with the bad mood I was in. And then I went for my 14k run, which is the longest run I've done so far ever. Like, I've never run 14k before, which is wild to me. And as I was running, I kept thinking, like, this is really hard. Like, oh my God, how am I going to do this half marathon? Like, the half marathon is like nearly double, well, just under double of what I'm doing now. Like, oh my God, how am I going to run for this long? Like, flipping heck, what am I going to do? And I was really panicking when I was running, of like, oh my God, like I've literally, because my longest run before the actual race is 16 kilometers, which is this weekend coming. And that's my last like big run. And then I think the week after is like 9k is my biggest, and then it's the half. And I honestly, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And then I got to 9k and I thought, you know what? I can do 5k is a walk in the park for me at this point. Like we can do 5k. But the marathon number turned up, and that kind of spurred me on and inspired me to get out there. So I think we're gonna be good. I know I'm gonna run it, and I know I'm gonna finish it. It's just in my head it's gonna be a really fun experience. In reality, it's probably gonna be hell. Like, I've been listening to loads of running podcasts about like what to expect when you run a half marathon, and like how to pace yourself the best, and how to, like, you know, like the do's and don'ts of like marathon running, because it is such a far distance. And like 14k, my legs are sore, so I'm gonna be sore running a half, and I need to make sure I stretch and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but it's in like 3 weeks I think, so we've got a little while. But I am classic me, sat at the gym with a bit of pre-workout left and trying to get this post done to put on Instagram. This chair's really squeaky. Why is it so squeaky? Unsure. Unsure, unsure, unsure.
Keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do.
I think we know what time it is from this little lineup.